Do woodchuck chuck wood. Does a woodchuck wood. What the woodchuck wood. Woody from Toy Story. I've never seen Toy Story. All I know is that there's a scene where one toy, it's like a POV, you are a toy, and they like clean their ear or something. And your eye. And an ASMR artist I watch, she always says that like, and now I'm gonna clean your eye with a Q-tip, just like in Toy Story. I'm like, yeah, I get that reference. That's all I know. Need that watch along? I don't know. I know that I can tell you the plot of Toy Story. Okay, so there's the cowboy, which is Woody, and he is the leader of the toys in the home of the child. It's like a child, and he plays with toys. And then a new action figure comes in, which is I don't know his name, the white purple guy. Green? I don't remember. And he's like, what is this? I'm a toy? He probably has some existential crisis or something. But he's too cool for them, and he's too new and shiny. But then they overcome their differences. And then there's like a kid who's evil and who destroys toys, and then they kill him. And then it's over. And then Toy Story 2 is about the child that owns them not wanting to play with his toys anymore because he's old. And then they all get abandoned and get sad. And then how many Toy Stories are there? 4? 3? And then Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3 is about they all live on a trash site, and then they start singing, and one goes, one man's trash is another man's treasure, and then they do a jazz performance, and that's why Toy Story 3 is actually musical. Not a lot of people know that because it wasn't as popular as the others. How many are there? Is that it? And then Toy Story 4, is it 4? And then Toy Story 4, Woody gets a child, as in like not a new child that plays with him, but like as a doll child, a toy child. And then it's about the difficulties of teaching a child that it's just a toy and that it will never grow past childhood, and it's very tragic. And then Woody dies of old age, and then the child goes like, you may not wood anymore, but I woodchuck wood in your honor. And then Woody from Toy Story 4 closes his eyes, and for one final time he says, I don't remember the main character's name, so I'm gonna call him Lightning McQueen. He goes, Lightning McQueen, you were my best friend. You were the best of friend. I will never forget you. And Lightning McQueen is like, I'm in a different franchise. And then he drives away. And that's Toy Story. You're welcome. See, I don't have to watch the movies. I know everything. I've seen every single movie that has ever existed. And I do not need to consume any more media because my head is full with... If I consume more media, I'm going to forget about the other one. I'm telling you, if I consume this movie, I'm going to forget about the webtoon I read yesterday again. And then I'm going to have to read it a third time. This really was a Toy Story. Oh my god, at the end of Toy Story, the toys go look at the screen and they go, this really was our Toy Story. And then they look at the screen and then smile, and then one of them winks like, and then they get to put in a box and put into the attic, and the mom goes like, son, what's his name? Morgan, I'm putting all your toys, your ugly ass toys that you don't play with anymore up in the attic, okay? And then Morgan's like, no, just throw them away, I don't need them. And she's like, yeah, but what if you have kids one day and then you can use them? And he's like, fine, I guess. And then he never gets kids, and then they get forgotten, and then the parents move away. I was gonna say pass away, but I thought that was kind of morbid. Well, it's the reality of life sometimes. I know this as an immortal being. And then the parents pass away, and then all the toys are cramped together in a box, and they like go insane collectively in the darkness. And then there's a storm, and then the attic breaks, and then it's over. And that's what happens in Toy Story 3. I've seen it. Don't worry about it. I've seen it. But then, don't worry, a happy ending is in store for you because it's a Pixar movie? DreamWorks? I don't know. Disney? No. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Don't sue me. Don't do it. But then a happy ending happens because a child is running through the ruins of the story. It's like a 1,000-year time skip. It's apocalypse. A child is trying to find food. She doesn't find food. No. What does she find? A box. A box? A little cardboard box. It seems to be weathered down and broken down from all the weather. And she opens it up, and there's a bunch of toys there. The girl has never seen these type of toys. It's like a little wooden man and a little action figure that you can't figure out. She doesn't know it's an action figure because she's never seen anything like it. She thinks, is this food? She puts it in her mouth and tries eating it. And then she realizes, it's not food. What's happening? Suddenly, the toys, they start moving. She realizes they are alive, or at least some variation of it. And then the toys say, thank you for saving us. And then she says, it's okay. And then the toys say, you are now a goddess. We will fight and live and die for you. We will do anything do. And the girl, since she hasn't really interacted that much with people because it's an apocalypse and there's not that many people alive, she goes, really? Really? I've been so lonely. I've been so alone. And then they all hug. And then they kill single one of her enemies. She gives them like tiny little knives. And then they start running and they like cut the shins of people. I mean, the Achilles heels. I don't know how you say that in English. Achilles? 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 Chilies. And then she lives in the apocalypse and she becomes the strongest of them all. And it's like the Mad Max type of situation where she becomes the old guy and then she drives past someone and she goes, mediocre! With like all the little dolls like standing on her head and on her shoulders. Yeah. And that's what happens in Toy Story 5, coming to theaters this summer. An adventure you never thought would have happened. Apocalypse meets DreamWorks or Disney or Pixar, whichever it is. It's going to be so good.